CM Punk just put AJ Styles' entire career on the line, and what he said on Raw has the WWE Universe in absolute chaos. This is not a drill, people, we're talking career-ending stakes, championship gold, and a challenge that could change everything. I'm breaking down every single detail right now, so smash that like button and let's go. What's up, Suplex Rumble family? Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the hardest-hitting wrestling analysis and breakdowns. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell because you do not want to miss what's coming next in this absolute banger of a story. So, let's set the stage. Monday Night Raw. The arena is electric. The WWE Universe is on their feet. And then, CM Punk's music hits. Now, we all know Punk doesn't just show up to make small talk, right? This man is a master of the microphone, a legend of mind games, and when he's got something to say, the entire wrestling world stops to listen. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, a man who's held more championships than most wrestlers can dream of, a future Hall of Famer, a generational talent, is standing in that ring. And the tension? You could cut it with a knife. Now, before Punk even says a word, you can feel the history between these two. We're talking about two of the most decorated, most respected athletes in professional wrestling. AJ Styles has been carrying the torch of excellence for years. CM Punk? The man revolutionized what it means to be a WWE superstar. These aren't just wrestlers, these are icons. The crowd is chanting. The energy is insane. And then Punk grabs that microphone, and what comes next, nobody saw coming. So Punk gets on the mic, and he starts talking about legacy. He's talking about what it means to be at the top of this industry. He's talking about respect, about earning your spot, about proving you're still the best when everyone's counting you out. And then, boom, Punk drops the bombshell. He looks AJ Styles dead in the eyes and says, and I'm paraphrasing here because this is analysis, not a word-for-word recap, he essentially tells AJ that it's time to put up or shut up. He challenges the phenomenal one to a match where the stakes are higher than they've ever been. We're talking about a match where AJ Styles puts his career on the line. A championship is up for grabs, and this could be the end of one of the greatest runs in WWE history. Let me repeat that because I don't think the magnitude of this is fully hit yet. AJ Styles' career could end based on the outcome of this match. We're not talking about a normal match with normal consequences. This is legacy-defining stuff, people. The WWE Universe? Losing their minds. You've got fans who grew up watching AJ Styles tearing it up in every promotion imaginable. You've got fans who witnessed CM Punk's legendary run and his incredible return to WWE. And now these two titans are about to collide in a match that could literally end one of their careers. Now, here's what makes this so compelling from a storytelling perspective. CM Punk knows what he's doing. This isn't just about winning a match. This is about legacy. This is about proving that he's still the best in the world. And by putting AJ in this impossible position, Punk is essentially saying, you claim to be phenomenal? Prove it when everything is on the line. And AJ? The look on the phenomenal one's face says it all. This is a man who has never backed down from a challenge. This is a competitor who's faced the absolute best from multiple continents. But now he's facing the very real possibility that one loss could mean the end of everything he's built. The psychological warfare here is next level. Let's break down what these stakes really mean for both superstars, because this is where things get fascinating from an analytical standpoint. For AJ Styles, this man is a legend. He's the wrestler's wrestler. He's won championships in WWE, New Japan, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, you name the promotion, AJ's conquered it. He's had 5-star matches on practically every continent. But here's the thing. Father Time is undefeated in this business. AJ knows it. Punk knows it. We all know it. By accepting this challenge with his career on the line, AJ is essentially saying, I'd rather go out on my shield, fighting the best, than fade away slowly. There's something incredible about that warrior mentality. This is a man who refuses to let his legacy be defined by anyone but himself. But let's flip the coin. What about CM Punk? Punk's playing 4D chess here, people. If he wins this match, he doesn't just get championship gold, he becomes the man who ended AJ Styles' career. That's a legacy moment that gets talked about for decades. That's the kind of victory that defines entire Hall of Fame careers. But here's the risky part. What if Punk loses? What if the phenomenal one proves that he's still got what it takes when the pressure is at its absolute maximum? Then Punk doesn't just lose a match, he loses the psychological edge he's built his entire career on. And that championship that's on the line? That title becomes more than just gold and leather. It becomes a symbol of who's really the best when everything's at stake. The winner doesn't just walk away with the belt, they walk away knowing they survived the ultimate test. This is the kind of storytelling that makes professional wrestling beautiful. This is why we love this business. It's not just about the moves and the athleticism, though both these men have that in spades. It's about the drama, the stakes, the human emotion of putting everything on the line. Now, let's add some context here because this rivalry doesn't exist in a vacuum. Both CM Punk and AJ Styles represent different eras of professional wrestling, but they both represent excellence. Punk was the voice of a generation, the man who said what everyone was thinking, who fought against the machine and became WWE champion in spite of the system. AJ came from the independent scene, proved himself worldwide, and then showed up in WWE and immediately became a main event player. These are two men who've earned their spots at the top. And that mutual respect? That makes this rivalry even more compelling. This isn't heel versus babyface in the traditional sense. This is icon versus icon. This is dream match territory where both competitors are operating at the highest possible level. Think about the matches these two could put on. CM Punk's technical prowess, his submission skills, his ability to work psychology in the ring, it's second to none. And AJ? The man doesn't just have one gear. He has 5 gears, and they're all incredible. The styles clash, the phenomenal forearm, the submission work, the high-flying ability, AJ's arsenal is legendary. When you combine that in-ring ability with these massive stakes, you've got the recipe for an instant classic. This is the kind of match that gets replayed for years. This is the kind of match that gets highlighted in video packages at WrestleMania. This is history in the making. So here's the million-dollar question, what happens next? Does AJ Styles accept this challenge and put his entire career on the line? Based on everything we know about the phenomenal one, I think the answer is yes. This man doesn't back down. This man lives for these moments. This is what separates the greats from the legends. And when this match happens, oh man, the WWE Universe is in for an absolute treat. We're talking about two of the best to ever lace up a pair of boots, putting on what could be the match of the year. The storytelling, the drama, the in-ring action, it's all going to be top tier. My prediction? This match goes long. This match goes to places we haven't seen before. And whoever wins? They cement themselves as one of the absolute greatest of this generation. But I also think there's going to be a twist. WWE doesn't put stakes this high without having something incredible planned. Could we see interference? Could we see a shocking alliance? Could we see a swerve that nobody's talking about yet? That's what makes this so exciting. The possibilities are endless. Here's what I want you to do, Suplex Rumble family, hit that like button if you're hyped for this match. Drop a comment below telling me, do you think AJ accepts the challenge? Who do you think wins when everything's on the line? And do you think we're going to see a surprise during this match? Make sure you're subscribed to Suplex Rumble with notifications on because we're going to be covering every single development in this story. This is the kind of wrestling storytelling we live for, and I'm bringing you all the analysis, all the breakdowns, all the hype. Until next time, Suplex Rumble family, keep celebrating the greatest sport in the world, keep supporting these incredible athletes, and remember, in professional wrestling, anything can happen, and it usually does. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.